Hey, did you know that Thor isn't the only fly boy here? Let me tell you about someone who can actually fly, but just doesn't do it. Like seriously, he can just turn into a bat and I don't know, how is he not stalling everyone's game at this point? Yes, it is Volkov. Similar to Thor's stalling method, where he ground pounds mid-air with orb, stalling his movement, so he can regain a dodge and thus, get a higher position using orbs Ansing, and then repeating the same process, yeah. Volkov can do something similar too. Let's check it out. First, pick up your trusty, sweaty, nasty ass ugly. Pick up your scythe, then Ansing. Doesn't matter how much you charge it, since you're only using it underground, just now. And then, do it again with a gravity cancel. But this time, charge it fully. After the Sig ends its animation and you're able to move, jump and wait until the very peak, and a little bit past that, of your jump. If done correctly, you'd be able to get out another dodge, thus allowing you to gravity cancel Ansing again. You see where I'm going, right? Not as good as Thor's stalling method on release, but still it's pretty useful. But you know what's more useful? And it's not even intended, and you probably do it too without noticing. Bodvar's sword side sig is a pretty hard hitting move. It's not the fastest by all means, but it's also not the slowest. So why are you getting hit by it most of the time? There's two reasons. One, you're just bad at the game. Two, this sig is fucking massive. Just look at the size of this hitbox. It's huge. It even covers overhead, meaning that this sig is good at catching panic jumps when they're on the rise, if they're close to you, and it's somewhat of an anti-air. This hitbox right here is what I like to call Bodvar's shoulder tackle. But while we're on the sword topic, let's talk about Yala's optimal 6 string. D-light into dying at the top of Enigma, Yellow, the casual, the usual. But seriously, this string has been talked for quite a while, especially when it used to be true, fully inescapable. But why am I bringing it up? Because there are two other legends that have the same combo, but actually true on their current state, and these legends are not bad by any means, hence the name of this video. Koji and Dal have a confirmed kill option regarding both of their sword Ansings, more specifically, D-Light GC Ansing. The timing for both of them is similar. If you're walking or standing still, you gotta be really close to your opponent. If you're dashing, not that much, making the combo much easier. The only difference being that they don't have the raw power Yala's combo has. But if we talk about raw power, we can't leave Rin out of the way. Sure, her axe Ansing is really fast, yeah, it covers a big area, it's an anti-air, whatever. However, her spear Ansing is one of the most busted sigs if you land it. And it ain't hard to do so, since it's pretty fast, covers a wide area, and leaves you mid-air, allowing you to escape if you somehow missed it. But where's the catch? Why is this sig so busted? The oddities in this sig are more than one. Two, to be specific. For once, take a look at my enemy self. Yup, that's a lot of force. A lot of damage if you will. Damage that will go to your mental if you ever get hit by this. But here's the other oddity. Even though it says 2 dodge frames there, it's actually jumpable. Yeah, 2 dodge frames is in the range of strings that can be jumped. Hence, these type of strings are called the way they are, unjumpable. This range goes from 1 dodge frame to 4 or 5 in extreme cases. But due to the positioning of the enemy, the area that the sig covers, and from where the hitbox starts, this sig can be easily jumpable, being a relief on all of your ranked matches. Did you know that Petra's orb down sig has 3 phases? Of course, while you're charging it. The first phase has a 22 damage value, and travels the farthest distance. The second phase has a 24 damage value, and travels a medium distance. And the third phase has a 26 damage value, and has the shortest travel distance. But why? Yeah, you might say it's because the power that's getting onto the sig, and the size of the Genkidama, but if you look ever so slightly towards Petra, she's rising the more you hold the stick, explaining why the more you charge it, the shortest it goes, and also has a different sound depending on how you hit your opponent. If you hit your opponent directly with the Genkidama, it has this failing sound, quote unquote. It doesn't have too much power in the sound, even though you just hit your opponent with a ball the size of a disco ball. However, if you hit your opponent with the splash hitbox, it makes the sound of a successful exploding hit much more pleasant to hit and hear. And as a last thing, did you know that you can do an aerial version of a stick while being completely on the ground? Yeah, solid ground, not a platform. Go onto Big Crystal Temple, you know, the map where you die off of one hit on the side kill boxes. Pick Jayan and pick Greatsword. Go on the right side of the stage and the left one, then side sig. It looks pretty normal, right? Now try singing towards that platform on the center. Whew, yeah, my boy is too tired to go all the way to the ground. If you ask me why it happens, I have no clue whatsoever. But it probably has to do with the platform on the top and the game not knowing where to use the landing animation. So it just goes to the aerial version. It's kinda lazy, but like, I don't know, I get the problem. Okay, a quick note before we end. A couple weeks after VCX, or a couple days after I upload this video, I'm gonna be starting the Iron Man challenge in ranked. There's a video on my Twitter that's detailing the rules, and if you don't wanna go there, you can take a look for yourself. This is all gonna be streamed at twitch.tv bacterius_01, but I don't have a schedule yet, since I wanna do it on my own time, you know, on my free time, and I don't wanna overdo it just yet. So if you wanna know when I'm going live, you can check out my Twitter at bacterius_matt. And okay, now enough with the shameless plugs. If you made it this far, have a nice day, and as always, thank you for watching.